Hello, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you all back to the Housebound's World YouTube channel. So we have the Tom Cruise Top Gun Maverick add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now if you didn't know, this is completely free if you own Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you sort of rent Microsoft Flight Simulator through Xbox Game Pass, this is totally free to you. A little late to the party because this has been out for a few days now, but just because of work and other commitments and things going on, last night was the first time I've actually got to sit down, pop on the VR headset and work my way through this. Now the Top Gun Maverick add-on pack is very much challenges. It's got the flavour of Microsoft Flight Simulator challenges. Now there's two parts to the pack. There's training and then there's the challenges themselves. Now if you are new to Microsoft Flight Simulator, perhaps you're playing this like myself on an Xbox gamepad, or you're not so familiar with the aircrafts, they do recommend to do the FA-18 training. Now I've worked my way through this and I've got A's in two of the trainings, but this one it's a little more difficult. And as I think with any Microsoft Flight Simulator training videos, that can be somewhat vague. I've got to be honest, Microsoft Aspo, you could put a bit more work into this. There needs to be a little bit more explanation and hand holding to get people up to speed. But with that said, let's look at the challenges, because this is what this pack is about. Now we've got low altitude challenges. As you can see, I've got various A's and B's here, almost top of the class. And then we've got the advanced challenges. And to be fair, the aircraft carrier landing, you're going to see the most on YouTube. It's a yardstick. It's something to compare to others. It's bragging rights. And as you can see, the world top 10 is pretty much everyone's got maximum 2 million points. Kudos to you out there who can do that. I got a B grade for this. I got something like 1.1 million points. And using an Xbox gamepad, I had to work for that. And I'm not going to lie, it gets tedious, especially when you come to the edge of your flight abilities. So although it's enjoyable, I wouldn't get too bogged down with this one, the low altitude challenges. So why have we got so many low altitude challenges? Because this is where the fun is, guys. Whipping low altitude through valleys, canyons, flying over hills, pulling over mountains. There we go. 3, 2, 1. I've just transitioned into VR. Let's get the afterburners lit. I'm just gonna skip the top of the damn surface. I'm flying as close as I think as I can get to the lake. Just passing 600 knots. We really are just skimming the water surface. If we could get a proper VR mirror and a proper VR or normal replay mode, we could get some really cinematic shots. Now the goal is to get to the highlighted point above. It's 32 nautical miles away, but you can take any route you want to get there. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play hard and we're just going to go through this valley here. Gained a bit of height there. I didn't really want to do. We should be lower than that. I'm going to cut my way right now. I'm going to pull hard. Just skimming through the canopies. Oh, but geez, we're pulling. Oh, we're beginning to black out. We're beginning to black out. Come on. That is a ghost that has already made the flight. I'm not sure if that is my ghost. It's a potential. Honestly, this is just such an experience. This has probably got to be one of the best things I've done in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And what you've got to think, this isn't just some random created scenery for this mission. This is a real place in the world. We're still flying towards our goal. Just skimming the treetops here. Woo. Whoa! That is close. God, the people who live in that house probably not liking us right now. You know what? Let's head this way. Looks like we could get a bit lower down here. Just the speed. 640 knots. Oh, this is honestly, this is just an experience that you could only get in VR. On a nose down again, we're diving. There is a time limit to this. The faster you get to the destination, the better. It gives you a better time bonus, but if you do that flying as low as you possibly can, you score more points. If we look above us, we have got a points tally, but at the minute I'm just concentrating. This is just absolutely amazing, and if you've got the chance to have a VR system, you've not tried this, give it a go. This just put a massive smile on my face, honestly. I mean, oh my life. How close are we to those trees? And there's the marker. And that was just an example, guys. I got a B grade for that. That's not my best score. My best score is 1.35 million. And I didn't go too far off the guided route there, so that was pretty good. Let's go back to the Maverick menu. Right, the other outstanding thing to try in the Maverick add-on in VR is the Darkstar flight. This is the Aurora Darkstar. It is an experimental aircraft that doesn't officially exist. Most say it is the latest version of the Lockheed SR-71. It's obviously not the SR-71. It's called the Aurora Darkstar SR-91. And this is surreal. Right. This is a really surreal thing to do. There are not going to be many people in the world who have got to experience this. I know now there's going to be hundreds of thousands through Microsoft Flight Simulator, but just think, we're in a black aircraft, an aircraft that doesn't actually exist. So we're going to take the parking brakes off. We're going to push the throttle to a nil. Just go up to nil there. And okay, light the afterburners. And we're going. Reach 180 knots. We're over that. Let's go up. Landing gears going up. Maintain a pitch of 10 degrees, which we're doing. A bit more. Right, we've got to reach Mach 9.9. I'll pull up on the heading a bit more. So our speed should be increasing. We have. Right, we've got to maintain the heading on the GPS. So we're going to turn to our right slightly. going to pick up the heading line, which we've pretty much got. Right, so gradually pitch up and maintain Mach 0.9. Wants us to pitch up to. Yep, it's happy with that now. Now you don't get very good visibility out of this aircraft, that's why I'm looking. So we're going to maintain a 20-degree pitch, which we are. I'm going to nose down slightly below the 20 degree. Keep it just slightly below. And we are currently at flight level 29. So we're rapidly climbing. We're doing 511 knots. Now what I was saying is you don't get a really good visibility out of this aircraft because of the design. Maintain heading GPS, which we're doing. So we're going to roll inverted. Which we've done. So gradually pitch down to -20, which we've done. Keep it there, keep it there. And then unload roll to roll upright, which we've done. So maintain -20 and reach Mach 1, which we've done. Now gradually pitch up to 10 degrees, which I'm going to do very gently. And we're going to pick up our heading again. Alright, nearly picked up the heading bug. And then we're going to pitch up to 10 degrees. There we go. Right, tick both of those off. So maintain GPS and reach Mach 3. So we don't want to push too much past the 10 degrees. We want the aircraft to continue increasing in speed, but we do want to pick up this heading. It is picky about the 10 degrees. There we go. Right, I'm going to level out, keep the nose down a little, and we've got to reach Mach 3. So as we climb, we're increasing in speed. I found if you're not pulling quite the 10, your speed increases a lot more. So we're now doing a Mach 1.74, and that's an airspeed of 1,025 knots. now. So the normal jets just went off. We're at Mach 9.12. We're flying up to 20,000, 120,000. Let's stabilise. Oh, we went a bit high here. Let's get ourselves down. We have to come to the left a bit to pick up the GPS. Maintain 120,000 feet. We've gone a bit high here, but the aircraft at this height's just a little bit where it's almost like you can see the heat distortion on the heat shield. I mean, look at that, it's just the dead of night in space. Right, come across to keep the GPS. I didn't look at the curvature out there. That thin blue line of our atmosphere. Right, I'm going to stay on this heading now, and we need to drop our altitude to go way too high chasing the heading. I'm going to come back down a bit. We are at flight level 151. The moon looking really bright over there. So we're currently charging across the US at 5,157 knots. Mach 8, it's increasing as our height comes down, our speed's increasing. We're going to level out in a minute, flight level 120. This is just surreal. There's a lot of cloud cover below us at the minute. I mean, just look at that. We have to look at the darker. Whoa. Look at the heat and the nose. Either we've got the right heading now, and that we maintained 120,000 feet. So we're just careering across the sky, flying to Cape Canaveral. Moon's really bright over there, and I don't know if it's the air vortices going across, but it just seems like it's really cloudy, but it's not when you look out. And I just want to draw your attention. You can see there the distance. Look at that, 200. I'm just going to say 50 because that's what it's going to be, nautical miles. Just watch how fast we're going. Mach 9. It's just crazy. That's got to be about 6,000 miles an hour. We're just zipping across the US at like... I've got a real keen interest in UFOs, and so many people think that these aircraft and things they're seeing are aliens, and this just goes to prove I'm not an alien. I am zipping across the skies of America at, climbing a bit, flight level 122, flying at Mach 9.03. That's alien. As far as the public are concerned, something like this does not exist. Clearly it does. I mean, I know it's in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's experimental, it doesn't exist, but clearly these aircraft do, and they're not aliens. They are human created aircraft. Oh, we've gone off the heading slightly, so I'm just going to turn us towards the heading, pick that back up. I mean, what was that? just speaking, I said 250 nautical miles. We're now at 100. We've just knocked off 150 nautical miles in what? Less than a minute? Just absolutely crazy. We're obviously here to do a job, but it's difficult not just to have a look out. I mean, the camera below, just look at us zipping over the land. Guys, just some idea of how hot the engines are. 5,424 degrees Fahrenheit. That's toaster. What a different beast this aircraft is now. I mean, from that speed earlier, we're now down to like 355 knots. And we're just flying, you know, just normal. Say normal, 360 knots is at normal speed, but it just feels calm, it's surreal. So guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope you've got a sense of what the Top Gun Tom Cruise Maverick Microsoft Flight Simulator add-on pack is all about. In my opinion, the most fun is the flying low to the ground challenges. It really is amazing. And I want to try and convey to all the people who play on a flat TV screen what VR is about. It's so difficult to get that over to you with the transition of what you see on screen. Imagine if you could climb into your TV or monitor and be sat in the cockpit. All the buttons and dials are around you. You can see the canopy. There's 3D view with depth. That's what using VR is like, and it's too easy to take things for granted. We are living in the very start of what I think would be the start of the VR era. The VR technology that we've got today has given me able to sit here in this room, to fly an F-18, to land on an aircraft carrier, to skim along water, to fly between canyons, to experience being 120,000 feet up in the air in the stratosphere, to see the curvature of the earth, to look at the blackness of space, to see the blue line density of the atmosphere and see the stuff around it. I'm about to wrap up, guys, because I'm gushing, but we're living in golden times. The trouble is, when you're partaking in it, you don't at times realise what's at your fingertips. And I'm going to end on, have any of you watched the film yet? Hope you've enjoyed this video. Watch out, there's more content coming, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.